Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the Real Men of Real Estate here on KCAA Radio. You can find us on your dial at 106.5 or 102.3 FM or 1050 AM. The show is also streamed on the radio show website, kcaaradio.com. And you can also track it down on Spotify, Roku, and many other podcasting resources. So come check us out and check out the other hosts also on other Sundays here at the Real Men of Real Estate. I'm back here with Lloyd Segal, and we were talking about the criticality of education and mentorship and what he's doing to try and help that in the LA area. So you've got a lot going on. The classes sound amazing. 24, that's a lot of classes.
30 days.
That's a lot. So when you're working with your students, so you're working with them doing out-of-state investing. How do you work with them? How does that program how does that work?
Well, we do two things. We first of all let them know about any properties that we know about, hear about, and number two, we turn them on to turnkey companies in these various cities. And I should probably say what a turnkey company is, right? Did we cover that?
Definitely, yep.
Okay, so we call them turnkey companies because everything is done for the investor. They find the property, they buy it, they renovate it, they rent it to a qualified tenant, they manage it so no one is dealing with you, and then they, at the end of every month, they send you an accounting and they deposit a check directly in your account. That's why I said that you're an investor, not a landlord. You have no landlord responsibility. So
you're teaching people to work on a business instead of in it.
Exactly. Well put. Once again, you say these things so perfectly.
Thank you.
And that's exactly the spirit that this is under. And there's positive cash flow, and it's run like a business. And so it's a really very successful way of investing. And it's a lot easier than trying to buy stuff local. That's for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a lot smoother flow. So are you partnering with students? I mean, I know you've got your resource center, for your loan center for setting up financing, but does the program go so far as to partner with students?
We have, it's not a regular thing we do. Sometimes student has needed some financing at the last second, and we come up with it, pay it, and help them out. But most of these deals, I mean, they're small deals. You buy houses under 100,000 in these cities.
Right, you're 20K down and you're in.
Yeah, so there's not too much of a need for partnering or financing, but we hold their hand.
Right. No, it's the process.
Or probably more valuable.
How often do the students end up working with each other?
Oh, a lot. That's really a fun thing. I always say that to boot camp. I went to law school. They used to say, look to the person on your left, look to the person on your right, because one of them won't be here at the end of 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Which was really, really true. And I always say at my boot camp, I say, look to the person on your left, look to the person on the right, because at least one of them is going to be your partner in the future on a deal. So for the next break, make sure you meet them. And what I do is near the beginning is I stop the boot camp, put on some music, and make everybody meet all the people around them.
That's smart.
Beginning. And then at the boot camp, the basic training boot camp, which is October 29th, plug. What we do is at lunch break, I make everybody go to lunch in groups, assigned groups, and I give them homework for during the lunch break.
So you're doing investor dating.
Exactly right.
That's great. No, that's fantastic. Folks just need to push sometimes, kind of be told it's okay even.
And I love it. Nobody goes alone, so nobody gets left behind. And when the people come back, they're all buddy, and they have worked as a group already on answering the questions I've given them to study during the lunch break. So that's how these things work. It's really very successful.
That's a really great program. I like that a lot. Yeah, very impressive. How long has that been going on now?
The boot camp's been going on as long as I've been running the club, which is now got almost 5 years.
I said it was 2018. Yeah.
Phyllis passed away in 2016.
That's a shame. Wow. Well, congratulations on the club.
Truly one of the legends.
Yeah. Well, so we're going to have to wrap up here in a couple of minutes. So how can folks get a hold of you?
Email is Lloyd Segal at msn.com, LLOYD SEGAL at msn.com. Phone number at the club's phone number is 310-792-6404.
One more time.
Yeah, 310-792-6404.
All right. And then real quick, what were your books?
Oh, let's see. Stop Foreclosure Now in California.
Yep.
Stop Foreclosure Now, Foreclosure Investing, and Flipping Houses. And like I said to you before we started, there's only two principles in real estate you need to know, and that is with respect to land, they're not making any more of it. And with respect to houses, until further notice, people prefer to live indoors.
Indeed, they sure do. Yeah.
You're off to the races.
All right. Well, that is a heck of a thing you got going on. It's impressive. I hope folks take the time to check out your website, reach out, come to your meetings. There's nothing better than having a network and the community surrounding to support you while you're trying to get into this, because it can be daunting.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So everybody, thanks for coming to the Real Men of Real Estate. I've had a great time talking to you today, Lloyd. This is fantastic. And I really appreciate the spread of everything you've done from, attorney at law all the way through real estate investor to educator with an author. And that's pretty great. I hope I can get there myself.
You will.
I shall. So for anyone who's in the San Diego area or visiting the area, you can check out my real estate club also at sdcia.com. Our events and everything going on are on our website there. And we have some subgroups in education ourselves, and we're working on a certificate program, so we hope to be announcing that soon. And then I think we have, 4 more meetings going through this end of the year. And folks, if you're looking to see Bruce Norris, he's going to be speaking at our club in December. So not one to miss. So with that, thanks for listening today. Lloyd, thanks again for being here. This is great. I appreciate you taking the time. And we will see you next time on The Real Men of Real Estate here on KCAA Radio.